I encourage kids out there, uh, young people out there, people who are doing law out there. I encourage you. You might be demoralized that, uh, the course is challenging, studying, employment, but there is a saying that every dog has its own day. Every lawyer has his or her own $1 million case. Though, of course, when we are working, when we are practicing, we don't wait for that $1 million case to, 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 to be okay. No, we do work, we do every work that comes our way. As a young lawyer, you do every work that crosses your path. Some work you do it for free, just to learn. Some work you do it for very little money, to gain some experience, to get to see, to understand how that kind of work is done. So, young people out there, life is very rewarding when you are resilient, when you're committed. You do not have to give up. When you see me here, uh, in society, before getting this story, before hearing this story and watching me here, you might have thought that maybe things were easy for me. Things were not easy for me. But in our family, we had this mindset that education is the key to success. Actually, in our family, it was that education is the only key to success, because our father was not a very rich man, was not a rich man actually, that for us to think that, our father has properties, he has businesses, and it's okay, we shall survive. No, it wasn't like that. So, in our family, it was education as a key to success, and it helped us to struggle, to work hard, to study hard, to spend sleepless nights. I remember at the campus, I did a course unit called the Law of Insurance. It was a very boring course unit, and a bit not easy. So I remember we had a final exam in the fourth year, like tomorrow. And I slept in the lecture room reading the night before the exam. That was today night, when the exam is tomorrow. And I performed very, very well in that course unit. But it was a boring course unit, the law of insurance. But I performed very, very well in that course unit because of commitment and resilience. So it's never easy. It's always not easy for many people out there. But this message goes to you all, goes to kids out there who are struggling with education, who are struggling with a career. I have about 6 years in the career. So I encourage those. I have 6 years of practice as an advocate. So I encourage the young lawyers out there to be strong, to be resilient, to work hard. And the law students out there, actually, this strong message goes to you. You must study hard and work hard. Usually they say that the grades you get from school do not matter, that your output matters than the grades you get. But before we can talk about the output, we first look at the grades. How have you performed? Like in the employment world, if you are to work for me, I've not seen you before. I don't know you. I've never, worked with you. What I have to look at first are your papers. Then your papers paint a particular picture. Then I employ you. Then I wait to see your output. So I'm really against this mindset or perspective that the papers don't matter. They matter. The papers matter because the papers speak before you. Papers speak before you speak. Yeah. So, law students out there, you have to work hard. The world is very competitive. The world is very competitive. You will present your papers somewhere. Before you present yourself there, officials have to look at your papers first. So, papers matter a lot. The world is so competitive. So, that's it for my education journey. Of course, I've not brought out some details, but I think maybe that is important. What I've said is more important. So I enrolled, I became an advocate. I don't know whether many people understand the difference between a lawyer, counsel, and an advocate. A lawyer is a person who has done a law degree. And a lawyer is a general term. Okay, it's a layman's language to mean someone who has studied law, who is qualified to practice law, to represent clients in courts of law and before other organizations or bodies. Lawyer. Someone will say, that is my lawyer. Someone will say at police that I will not say anything before my lawyer comes. Even in court, someone will say, I cannot say anything before my lawyer comes. So and so is my lawyer. So that's the meaning of the word lawyer. It's a general term to mean a person who has studied law and who is qualified to practice it. So there is the term advocate. Advocate, in its specific term, means someone who has studied law and who has been recognized by the government, who has been licensed. Okay, who has been recognized by a body responsible, a government body, which is called the Law Council. And the Chief Registrar's office. being recognized as somebody who has studied law, who has passed it, who is qualified to represent people in cases. That is an advocate. So there is also another term called a practicing advocate. A practicing advocate is such a professional who has been uh, granted a practicing license or certificate. So actually, it is this practicing certificate that legally allows you as an advocate to represent people in court, anywhere, tribunals, to represent people in their cases. It is the practicing certificate. It is issued annually after looking at your chambers, at your office, to see whether it is in order, whether it has required equipment, which allow you, which give you the minimum standards of a lawyer's office to practice law, to represent people. So that is a practicing lawyer who holds a practicing certificate. Yeah, so finally, counsel, the term counsel. Counsel means lawyer also. It's a technical word that means an advocate, someone who represents people. So that is the term counsel. Some people know it, they use it. Others use lawyer. This is my lawyer. Yeah. So those are the terms in our profession for people who might have heard about them, but they don't know the meaning. Yeah, so please, viewers, kindly subscribe, follow my story, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Yeah, let us engage. You can learn from me something. You can comment on my videos, on my content on YouTube. You can ask me questions in the comments. I will be able to respond. So I practice with a firm with the name TAC Advocates, formerly Tumwebaze at Gonza Kobsinja Advocates. It is located at plot 56 to 60, Kampala Road, in a building called Ambassador House. Second floor. That's where I practice from. I have people I work with. If you happen to come there to our chambers, you can meet the whole team of us. In my career, I have met some people who have been very wonderful people to me. Apart from people who have touched my life physically and professionally, there are other people who have mentored me, who have who have guided me through the profession. I can't fail to mention Senior Counsel Leria Katusime. If you happen to see this video, I thank you for guiding me, for teaching me the profession. I thank Counsel Fiona Basemera. I met these people earlier in my profession, but they were very good people to me. I thank you so much. I thank my former employers, Katarikawa and Company Advocates. That is Mr. Katarikawa and Counsel Edwin and the colleagues that I was with there. The work that I do is professional work. When you consult, I may not ask you to pay consultation fees. I may not ask you. It's not standard, depending on the nature of your situation, of your problem. So the work that I do it because I've been trained to do it. I'm qualified to do it by the grace of God. And I have gone through challenges also. There are challenges in the career. People, sometimes clients expect you to perform miracles. I mean, like to do something that is beyond, that you may not have the authority, the control. But you see, our senior colleagues say that as a lawyer, people look at you like a doctor, the way you go to the hospital, and you have a problem, you have an illness, and you expect it to be cured, to be handled completely. In the same way, our clients look at us as people who will solve problems straight away. Yeah, so so those are some of the challenges. You know, in Uganda they say ebisomoza byetusinkana in our profession. Yeah. You are representing this person, and this person is against person A is against person B. Now, person A is your client. Person B starts feeling bad about you because you are representing person A, and person A is fighting him, you know, or her. So the other person starts now, you know, hating you, even throwing words at you, saying you are misadvising that person. Why don't you advise that person properly? You know, this is my land. This is what. Which documents does your client have, and all that kind of thing. And you're like, but I mean, for me, I've been instructed to represent my client. I don't know whether you are the right person or not, but for me, I'll do my work. Then maybe court will decide. Yeah. So, ebyo byebisoomooza byetusinkana. Abo mu Runyankore nkigambe enta. Ebintu ebyo ori kubugana ha mirimo bikakuchallenginga mbwenu. Oba tinkumanye kuno kushiteeka mu Runyankore. Konka, like you are put on trial. Yeah. You are put on trial. You have to do research. You have to advise your client properly. Otherwise, your client can, basically your client relies on your advice. So if you have not done thorough research and you have not advised your client properly, your client will fall into problems. The problems that he uh, he or she could have avoided or could have handled at a minimal, at an earlier stage. So, but only that it's also a challenge that a client comes to you, presents a set of issues, and he or she wants you to give an immediate and an immediate answer, an immediate solution, response. Yet sometimes, something requires you to, what to research about what the law says. If the facts are like this, what does the law say about such a situation? So, but of course, that's human nature. It is human nature. Um, the people expect you to be knowing everything, every discipline, every aspect of the law. Yeah, so, but the most important thing, there is a saying that a good lawyer is the one who knows where to find the law, where and how to find the law. But there is also another funny saying, I would say it's funny anyway, that a good lawyer is the one who knows where and how to find the law. But the best lawyer is the one who knows the judge. Yeah, it's a funny statement, but that statement is also there. So that is how our profession is. It has all sorts of situations, circumstances. You represent an accused person, but the complainant also seeks justice. The complainant has come to authorities to seek justice, but the accused person also wants justice. So you're here representing an accused person, but the complainant is looking at you as someone who is trying to defeat justice, So it's interesting. It's a challenge. It is interesting, but that's the nature of our profession. Yeah. You have the complainant has a lawyer also, who is a prosecutor or a state attorney. The accused person has a lawyer, an advocate in private practice. Or the complainant also has a private lawyer on watching brief, and you have to urge your case as a complainant. The accused also has to argue his or her case. Then what will determine, after considering the law and the facts of the case? Yeah, that's the nature of the justice system. So that is the profession, the legal profession. For those who are studying law, for those who are interested to know much about the legal profession, I will be giving weekly episodes about the profession. They can be found on my YouTube channel with the title My Story. Please check it out. You will never be disappointed. And you can try to engage me. Make comments. Um, Seek clarification on some things. Yeah. So that is it. That is it. Those who have private issues, who may not want to put them on media, you can reach out to me. I've given the address of my chambers. And some people have my telephone contacts and my email. You can reach out to me and we see how to handle your issues. As I conclude this episode, I thank everyone who has helped me through my education. My brother Benon Karangali, thank you so much. You touched my life through my education. My sister Counsel, thank you so much. And other people whom I may not mention, you know yourselves, you're there. But, your reward is divine. The reward comes from God. I may not really reward you, but the Lord will reward you abundantly. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching. Let's meet next week on the next episode.